All right. Oh, you little teeny little Aiba.
In a box. She's out of the box.
My Amazon order.
I'm not.
Yes.
You're not a kitten, Aiba.
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Get out of
Oh my
there.
God.
We can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
No.
I'm not even that old.
Durr.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
it's all
me.
green.
Right?
The crime scene.
Is this a cold storage
Cold
warehouse?
and sterile. Like that man over there.
Not a manga cafe?
That's so bad to say.
Otaku shop?
That's why I love the
No,
music for this
but
place.
A warehouse is a commonly
so
used
doofy.
location in live-action dramas.
Oh, and notice that little detail. Everything is like shaded almost like a
Thinking
comic
this, I
book.
did
Like
some
Kirby
research
dots,
on
yeah.
Ota's taste.
So it
Let's
is.
see. By the way, are you smaller?
We're
Either
action
Yeah, you're
figure
literally-
size.
you're a mouse.
Is bigger. Interesting.
Oh, this
Well,
is
you know what
actually
they
not
say.
good.
It's bigger, it's badder. It's way too much for Ota to handle on his own.
And this is actually not good because if it were so small, it means moving around here is going to take a
Iris
whole
is
hell of a
about
lot
to
more
be-
time.
Stop
That's
right
true.
there.
Not really.
Heaven's call. The
Oh
earth
my
No.
God.
cries out.
I'm already
The
seeing where this is.
crowds
Oh.
roar. All calling on me to
It's how he
strike
sees
back against
himself.
evil.
He even has his own
Hold on,
theme
Tessa.
music.
I will save you.
Whoa!
Look at him go!
Ooh-wee. Click.
I will protect Tessa.
Yeah!
Oh,
Is this
brother.
from the stream we saw earlier?
It's definitely
This
embellished.
is Ota's memory of it. Appears to be a bit exaggerated.
That's right.
A bit.
Let's help
Today's
you
Somnium is brought to you in premium Ota Vision.
Scan. Activate.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So whoosh.
So it's our mental locks. Action mental
Got
lock.
number
what?
1 on the ice.
Okay.
On
Mental lock
number 2 at the device.
the device. Uh-huh. The
The
device.
spice.
The
And
bear
mental
that
lock.
can't think twice.
Don't
Yeah.
forget to look twice.
And
SWaiN in the SWaiN.
we must save Iris, save the
Curse
world.
you, polar bear. I will vanquish you.
Ooh, we're hearing his innermost
If I
thoughts.
rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall.
So we have
And
to
here's
thaw
how
out
it
the
will
eyes.
look like
This.
in his head. But
Huh?
we're already in his head.
So he will imagine that he will go.
What?
Oh.
And then you'll be killed.
Right on his ass.
So, okay. How can we save him?
Damn it!
Hmm.
If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it.
Oh, I'll look like a loser on camera.
What will I do?
All of it amounts to nothing?
I don't know what that was exactly.
So we have to help
The knowledge
him?
you gained
Or-
might-
Yep, we have to help him destroy
I
this
did not
polar
want
bear
to
man.
use my local storage space for
Oh,
this.
because don't forget. All right, so pause here. And yeah, that does make sense because if we help him relive his memory, then that means we'll get to see the part where he gets stabbed, and maybe we'll learn something about the murder about the polar bear dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and or Sunday to witness this blessed event of a privileged little shit going up against a giant freaking polar bear.
Right.
And
In
this
front of your very eyes.
cute little eyeball on the floor.
Tonight
Oh, look at her.
in your head.
Oh, also, yeah, it looks like this Somnium does
ice
not
on
have
the
any
floor
branching
is
paths.
Nope,
it's
well, actually, no. This is another split path, but we are going
Wait,
a
for
very
real?
particular path.
Oh. Well, on the left, it looked like it was a straight line with no branches.
Yeah, but look how much time it takes to do each and every one of these.
Oh
I really
my
want
gosh.
to do something else first.
And I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair, the split offs usually happen like the further we go on.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So-
Okay, let's see if we can.
What do you propose we do while we're so small?
Well, we can't do
Oh
any
my
of these
gosh.
because look how much fucking time they consume.
Everything takes so much time. We
I
need to
know.
find something small.
We gotta cheat it.
Tickle his feet?
Okay, let's see what we can
Oh
do.
god,
Iris.
Ikki, please, do not tell me.
Iris
Are we
on the
literally
platform.
going to hijack Iris?
No, we aren't. But check out
Okay.
these tinies that we can get.
Huh.
Oh, we can get. Oh, according to this, we can get stuff that can start making
We
a-
can lower
interactions
it
last
to
only
1
1 second.
second.
Tessa's catchphrase.
Yeah, if anything is gonna make her react. it's
Okay, perfect. Let's
All
let's
right.
bank some of these bad boys up.
Cheers.
Head said,
Uh,
A said.
We didn't
that.
ask
Not
you.
This will probably not help wake Iris.
No, but
Damn
it will
it.
certainly help us.
It was worth a
There.
shot.
Now then.
Okay, now then, let's punch
Ice
it.
on the
Shatter
floor
the
is
floor.
You
There's
tiny
actually a couple
limeys
ways
don't
we could
fail
go
me.
about this one. We can jump, we could slide, we could lie down, or we could give it a hearty punch.
You know what, James? You haven't. That last Somnium, there wasn't. James, what do you think we should do with this?
Lie down in fetal position.
Okay.
Let's go. Lie down.
So cold.
Maybe not fetal position, but what's going on?
Eventually.
Wow.
Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt?
Did you just say
the ice?
cowabunga?
Kunga bunga, dude.
How hot are you?
Those who don't fight won't survive.
And yes, that did work.
Careful, don't step on Iba.
Squish.
Oh yeah, she's made it.
Nice.
Ouch.
Mental lock one.
Alright,
Complete.
so we put the
Oh,
polar
okay,
bear
there,
down.
right.
So now we have our split. I'm surprised this of all things has a split. Like, what other event would contribute to coming to this conclusion?
Well,
Right,
as it
or
turns out,
where else
this
can we go
polar
from
bear
here?
is fighting dirty.
This little polar bear's got some claws. If you pick a raw paw.
Didn't expect the prickly pear this time.
He's too strong.
This match is getting red hot, ladies and gentlemen. The little meat is actually doing pretty well for himself.
Ooh, but this polar bear has turned it around.
May the glory of victory be yours.
Don't you want it?
It's over.
I suppose we have no
A polar
choice
bear
but to
pushed him
find
over
the
and laughed.
glory of victory.
I guess now we gotta go wake her up.
Okay.
Shining light.
We
So
could
green
escort
or
him to
red?
the green shelf or that innocuous little red shelf over there.
There's something on top of the red shelf.
There's an oil drum on top of this shelf.
An oil drum, though it is lying down.
Which means we can roll it.
Ah,
But
we gotta go back to
it take too
Iris
long.
though. Oh,
Actually, just give me 1 second. Let me look something up real quick.
no worries.
Okay.
Okay, so I was
Yeah.
about to make a very crucial mistake. We don't want to interact with this dirty old oil drum. We want to go to the plate.
The plate.
Oh. No,
Yes,
don't
I
want to
get
play
it,
on the left.
mister.
'Cause- No, don't you want to play on the left because that'll lead you to the eyeball?
The cold
Nope, we
has
wanna go with the
frosted
green
over
one.
it.
And we can
Let's
make
lower
one last
that
10
cast
seconds.
to 10 and give it a hearty little breathe.
Ah.
But then something strange happened.
What's happening?
Something.
Oh,
I think we might have breathed a little too hard.
Hey!
it is
Hey!
a set.
Ayo!
He'll
Uh-oh.
have his,
Here he comes.
but he'll see a set and thus feel invigorated.
Papa Bear's gonna get himself a brand new coat.
But the knife!
Oh
We're out of options.
I knew it. Look at that knife.
no! Look at that A!
It's the same one we found on his person.
And off he goes.
Wow.
Idiot.
If this was another, I would have died already.
Another.
Next
I
time,
think that's a reference
you
to
will
a
get
thing.
me. It's just destiny.
How often does this game get shameless with quoting its own properties?
Very.
If it,
I mean, oh, dude, there are actual straight up. There are straight up posters you can see that say 999 or Zero Escape on them.
I mean, hell, the noise that whenever a mental lock is scanned in the Somnium
the
intros
one
is
who
the
has
same
to help
noise as
him.
when you're looking around.
We have to make hero of
escape
justice
room in
going to
999.
Fight back and look
Or was it
cool.
Zero Escape? I
But it-
forgot.
But again, I'm saying, look, if we can look at it right now, look at the knife that the polar bear is holding.
Yeah, we won't look at it just yet.
I'm
Counterattack
just saying-
ignited. Move the wooden box.
Can we push this plate over to get to that eyeball?
I think there's a way to push it over, but we have to go like the really long way around.
Okay, well, we don't got time to do that just yet. We got.
Oh yes, we do.
Okay. We got
Just trying to remember which one
260
it
seconds.
was.
Again, I think you just push that plate to make a ramp. Is all I'm thinking.
Let me
Like,
see.
interact. Let's look what we can do
A
with
plate
it.
attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Right. Punch it.
All right, let's kick it.
Punch. Hey.
Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, hey. Are you upset?
I am not upset.
I've seen better.
Are you upset?
I
Why
am
This
not
is a
upset.
reference
that.
to exactly what the hell you
No.
think it is.
Punch out.
No. Pop Team Epic.
Oh.
You know.
Oh my
The,
god.
the,
Oh,
the,
that's.
the scene where
with
he's
the two-
just
with the-
punching the thing.
Go
You
to the
guys, I
right.
hope you guys realize we're wasting time over a goddamn.
Oh,
There we
right
go.
there we go. This one always drives me nuts.
Got it.
There we go. And it's huge!
Huge. But yeah, no, don't worry. We got enough time. He's to still pull this off. I think.
Yeah, we
So
do.
Now
We
we gotta move
definitely
that
do.
box.
Now can we kill him with the
A
forklift?
Yes, we can!
Yes, we can. Sortie? What does that say?
Sortie.
Oh, Sortie. I thought it was
I don't know what
Sorte.
Sortie-
What?
Sortie.
Sortie?
You know,
I
don't know what
sort
sorting
things out,
Ota's
right?
world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Uh-huh.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
She's so cool in my heart.
Eh, you're still pretty smart to us.
All systems
Transformers!
green. Synchronization rate, 6%.
That's not a lot,
Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
and yet it works.
Beep.
We got the box!
Whoa!
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Oh, shut up.
There you go, Your Majesty.
And counterattack. Ignited.
Thank you, Magic Forklift.
I can't stand.
Because you slammed your head into a plate because you're stupid.
Because he's baby!
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Alright, then light his ass on fire.
Final
I'll do it.
episode, Brave Hero, disarm the foe!
So we need to get rid of his knife.
Mm-hmm,
Which, again, it's a very familiar knife, that's all I'm saying.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point.
We
Yeah.
gotta encourage Ota.
Okay.
Ota is still down.
Encourage.
We
Or
don't know how
cheer,
much
or
time it's
cheer.
gonna take.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Oh, but you can tell by the size of the hourglass at least of how much relative time it'll take.
No, we don't.
So the one...
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it. Earn it. Do it and you'll be rewarded.
With
That
what?
ghost inside me whispered. That's right.
I'm not a ghost.
And it worked.
I have to stand up.
She was a
Count up
beautiful
your
ghost.
sins.
Stand up and fight, you coward, bully, cat, and thief!
Oh!
Go and crash Bandicoot on the sucker!
Oh yeah, this is literally Jungle Crash.
Ooh.
Hi.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I knew it.
Oh.
I really do think that's what happened. She was so consumed by wanting to stop the witch.
That she would stab her own kid?
And, I mean, she wouldn't even remember it. She may not even, for all we know, maybe she didn't even recognize him as her kid because of what was happening to her head.
Shoot.
No, I'm pretty sure one of the very few things that she would constantly remember, consistently, is Ota.
But then why would she...
I mean, they have the proof in the portrait.
Exactly.
I guess...
They have the Odoroki Man chocolate, they have the knife, right here.
So, I mean...
They found
then
that
again-
she left somehow, I think.
But then again, the last thing is that the argument could still be made that same with how we saw Iris witnessing someone making love to So, even though she had never been with So. Maybe he
Sorry
just
that I had to
filled
get
in the
rough with the
blanks.
kid.
Maybe Ota just filled in the
Seriously,
blanks with that
dude?
knife. I don't know.
Well,
Let's
now we have to
interrogate
Sorry,
interrogate
Ota.
Ota.
Date told me you were the bad cop.
I did not.
Hey.
temper.
Oh.
Whatever.
So
Let's
if
get
Date
to
is
it.
the
Anyway,
good cop,
Ota,
and
I have
Boss
some
is the
things I
bad
want to
cop,
ask you.
what kind of
I'm
cop
not
is
gonna beat
Ivan?
around the bush. Let me get right down.
She's
to
the
Danish.
one. She's the one in
Mother.
between.
Mayumi Matsushita.
I would say she's the
Was at the
donut that the
warehouse,
bad
wasn't
cops
she?
eat typically.
What are you
We could go the
talking
easy
about?
way or the hard way.
Was
Or the medium
she
way.
there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m.
Yeah, but she
She
was
was
up
at
at
home
10:30.
asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
The chocolate.
The Kit Kat that Ikki's eating. He's like, don't tell him that. Okay.
Yeah, no, he was eating a Kit Kat in between recordings.
I do wonder what kind of chocolate it would be. Like,
Odoroki
is it
Man
bread with chocolate
The same one I
cream
showed you
inside?
at the hospital.
Considering
I found it in
the
the corner of
packaging,
the
I'm
cold
willing to
storage
bet that's what it
warehouse.
is.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's
Because I know
fingerprints
they
were on
have
the
like these
package.
like at
What?
the nearby
You
7-Eleven,
have
they
a
have like
bad
these little
poker face, Ota.
packaged
Your reaction tells me
croissants
Mayumi didn't
with
give
like
you
chocolate
you
or
dropped it on
strawberry
your own.
cream inside.
That information is confirmed.
And on the rare occasion, they have
Ota's
chocolate and peanut
fingerprints were
butter
not
inside.
found
Those
in
are
the
really
package.
yummy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mom isn't the killer!
How would you
I
know?
didn't say that she was.
I just we just know that she was there.
Yeah.
And so were you.
Wait a minute.
God.
Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Wait, where is she?
Because I was face to face with that polar
Boss?
bear when we fought.
Boss.
I could tell
She's
it wasn't
behind
my
us.
mom,
Oh,
even through
way
the
behind
costume.
us.
Okay.
And no matter what happened, there's no
She's
way
literally
that my mom
just
would stab me.
keeping one hand on
Why
our
are you
shoulder and the
covering
other
for her?
hand literally pointing at
Covering?
Oda.
That's why you're lying to
I don't
me,
know.
right?
I will say, this is a
I'm
very
not.
Are you
strange
sure
ending
about
that
that?
we're going towards, because
You must have
for all
seen
intents and
direct evidence
purposes,
of
we
Mayumi
are
being
nearing
at
the end of
warehouse.
this particular route.
But you're hiding that from us.
Again, this is very much the neutral
Or maybe
path, which
even you're
kind
starting
of
to
feels so
suspect her.
detached from everything
am
else
not.
that's been established.
Sure.
For all
Why are
intents and
you
purposes,
accusing
it
me
is
of
probably the
anyway?
most detached pathway
What
in
do
the
you
game.
think I'm hiding?
Fair.
Which,
yeah.
you know, better
But
to
we
get
do
that out of
learn
our
a
system
couple
and have the
very
more.
interesting things that will come into play later.
So what are we hiding? Oh, the kitchen knife.
Yeah,
Because that was only found in his Somnium, so we know he's hiding that.
The
exactly.
kitchen knife.
It was the
with a
knife that
floral
he
pattern.
gave Mayumi
Mom,
for
I
Mother's
love
Day.
you always is carved on the handle.
I'm surprised that the writing was legible inside the
Ota gave
Somnium.
me that knife for Mother's Day
Yeah.
when he was in elementary
Because you know that
school.
whole thing where written language
He knows how
in
much I
a dream
love
is like all
flowery
blurry.
designs.
Like you could
It's all
barely
garbled,
recognize
yeah.
it.
It's all blurry, yeah. Well, blame Ida then.
You were
with her
stabbed by the very
supervision or
same
whatever.
knife.
Computer
How do you know
technology.
that? The criminal ran away with the knife.
Though in my case,
No one
whenever I see writing in
was supposed
dreams,
to see
it
it.
stays consistent
I
until
know
I
it.
look away.
No,
When
my
I look
mom
back at
didn't
it in
do
the
it.
dream, it's something
Then why did you
completely
not
different.
mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because
It's pretty
I
weird.
know how it looks. I thought mom would get accused,
So you are
and then
covering
she
for
would have
her.
been brought in here and interrogated.
I mean,
I didn't want.
I'll give him
put her
this
through
much. This isn't the
And-
most,
And
like,
Mom never liked Tessa.
shitty thing to do.
So maybe.
I mean,
his
yeah,
part.
he's protecting
Just
his mom, who
maybe.
clearly is vulnerable.
Mom
and-
hired someone to
Admittedly,
kill Tessa,
I would do the
and
same
she
thing.
gave them that kitchen knife.
I mean, it's your blood,
I
and
don't know.
technically,
I thought of it that way.
he's not breaking the law. There is a law that says that you're not required to.
Like that would ever happen.
You're not required to testify
I know it
against
sounds
any
crazy,
relative or
but
loved
after
one.
I saw that
Exactly.
knife, I just lost it.
I mean, that's not gonna, that's not gonna excuse him for literally making four,
Please, you have
like
to believe
three
me.
other alternative accounts
Mom
just to
isn't a serial
white knight himself in
I agree.
Iris's favor.
And actually,
You do?
and actually, I am
I do.
curious, Ikki. Like,
I don't think
how
it's possible
how
for Mayumi
well
to
do the
have
police
kidnapped Iris,
officers accept
because-
Somnium recordings as evidence?
Unfortunately, Somnium recordings aren't admissible evidence in court.
I
But
mean,
why
yeah,
couldn't
that's true.
Mayumi have kidnapped Iris?
I don't know. Well, the two car. No, but no, she could have totally kidnapped. She would have just taken the van, wouldn't she have? I guess we'll try that.
It works.
2 cars and
The
chocolate.
Matsushita's van was stolen from the parking lot of the
Now it's a
Famista
matter
while
of how
Iris
did
was
she
in the
get
car.
there?
That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m.
Mhm.
1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Mayumi bought the
I was
Oroki Man
mistaken on the
chocolate.
timing. I thought the
She
chocolates were
entered the
purchased
812 about a
before the
minute
van was
earlier.
stolen.
Nope.
This was all caught on security cameras.
Okay,
at
so
the
yeah,
store.
sorry. So in
That
that
means
case,
it's
yeah,
impossible
Mayumi
that
could
Mayumi
not have
could
been
have
the
taken
one
the
driving the
van.
van. Yeah.
And
that
here we're
means
basically trying to
that Mayumi being
disprove
the
the fact
polar
that
bear is
Mayumi
also
couldn't.
next to
Well,
impossible.
we're trying to disprove Mayumi's culpability.
However,
Because even
can't
Date
confirm
or
clearer.
Boss don't believe that Mayumi
What?
could have done it.
Right.
you said it yourself.
We don't.
She
Right.
could have hired someone
We
to
don't
commit the
know
crime.
if she's the one who directly killed him,
that
but
was.
again, she was
In any
definitely there at the
case,
scene of the
I
crime
need to
somehow.
hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover.
Especially
Right.
the chocolate.
I'm
It's
gonna head to
in
Matushita
chocolate.
Diner.
Chocolate.
Hey, well, wait a minute.
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
That's what we
You won't
do.
arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
There.
At the
Alright.
very least, Dota is softening up just a little bit.
Again, it's family, and I get that, but still, we need to figure this out, and we need to figure it out tonight.
Yeah, let's have
Yes,
a chit chat
please.
before she goes to bed.
How long have you been sitting there?
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita. But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered
Oh.
about the warehouse.
The warehouse.
I did it.
What?
I did everything.
Excusez-moi.
Huh?
Back up.
Day
Oh,
5.
wow.
Today.
It was a Tuesday.
So crap, now we have to arrest her because she gave a confession. Oh, Ota's not gonna like this.
Yeah.
I didn't
Nope,
do
he
this
is
last
not.
night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down.
Oh, fair enough.
How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
Yeah.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
By yourself?
What about the stream recording?
And the polar bear costume?
Yeah, why that?
I bought it through mail order.
What?
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes,
God,
that's right.
That polar costume was way too tall for
Dante,
you.
The criminal has confessed.
Boss!
Arrest her immediately.
Really?
Hold on a
To the top
second.
of abyss
You're gonna be
acting
the
like
Detective Gumshoe of this universe?
I mean, she said that she's going to be the bad cop, and she is an
Sounds about
actress
right.
of some sort.
Well, I mean, let her have her fun while she has it. Anyway, let's get a little more thorough into this.
And yeah, no, we need to try. I say we try to avoid asking her yes or no questions because she's just gonna keep saying that she did it. We need to figure out what she's hiding.
She
Right.
seems very dedicated in saying that she was the one who did it.
Like she got her eye.
I mean, again, I'm pretty sure she's only just doing this just to get Oda in the clear.
And you're 100% correct in that regards.
Why did you stream it? Oh, never mind.
Well,
Like,
How
how
did
did
you
you
know how
stab
to
your own
stream?
son?
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
But here's the thing.
yes.
She doesn't even remember stabbing
stabbed
him. She doesn't even remember him being in the hospital to begin with.
I wasn't trying to hurt him.
Right.
And yet you
He
stabbed
pushed
him.
me, and
But she's
then
suddenly
it
claiming
just-
that she remembers, but I just... Why did you
It's
stream it online?
awfully suspicious.
How do you even know
Because
about
the
streaming
world needs
online?
to see that witch
Yeah, did you
die.
say earlier that you don't
Just a
know a
quick
thing
question,
about these
Mayumi.
sorts of things?
Do you know anything about online
Yeah,
streaming?
there you go.
I'm not stupid. I
What's
might
your
be
Twitch
old,
handle?
Could you explain it to
What's
me?
Twitch?
Huh?
How do you live stream?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
Go for it.
I can't explain it in words.
She has no idea how to live
It's
stream.
more like muscle memory.
Never live streamed a day in your
I
life.
was able to get it working after trying a few times. That's all.
Did you ask
Wait,
Ota how to do it?
It's pretty specific, man.
Where'd you get the camera and laptop?
I mean, granted,
Also mail order?
I speak as someone who used to
Which
do
garbage?
FL Studio
don't
remixes
remember.
for her hobby, and
It's
I'm also speaking
true,
as
I
someone who
planned
can't
the whole
appreciate
thing.
music worth shit.
I know you can teach yourself, but
What
I
do you
don't
know
know if she
about the
taught herself
Cyclops
that
killer?
fast.
We
Yeah.
call the criminal
Yeah.
we're after the new
I mean,
Cyclops
hell,
killer.
I still gotta help my mom
know.
figure out how to, like, send, like,
They
batch
killed Shogun
emails.
Adama
Or not
Oh.
even batch
and
emails,
So now we're-
just, like, documents attached
That's
to
right.
emails.
Oh, so now we're gonna say, hey, so does that mean you're the new Cyclops killer?
Both corpses
Did
were
you
found
kill
with their
both
left
of
eye pulled
Mizuki's
out.
parents?
Same as Iris.
If so, why?
This leads
For
us
what
to
reason
believe
would
that
she
the crimes
have
were all
to
committed by
even
the same
associate with
person.
Okiura?
Exactly.
So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you?
You're
You
it.
killed Shoko and Renju?
Lifted them up,
Yes,
threw them around.
I killed them.
Like, you can even tell from her
What?
facial expressions that she really doesn't want to be talking about this stuff.
What was your
Obviously.
motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works?
But that doesn't explain why you
He's
would kill the
just as
mother.
responsible,
Right.
using her to steal time and
Especially
money
because
from
I don't
They're
know
not
if many
even,
people knew they were
like, they're not even
married.
married anymore at that point.
Right.
Debaucherous and degenerate.
Debauchery.
That man,
And butchery!
the root of all
Debauchery.
The bootery.
evil.
But
That's
the
why
sad
I
thing
killed
is that kids that are watching this now, assuming you're watching this now, please don't, considering, this is
Don't.
this is for
This
grown-ups.
is not.
Why
this
would
is not
children be
Juju
watching
Lord.
this?
Get to him.
Yeah, there definitely will
Two
there definitely
divorced
will
4
be.
years
So
Oh dear
even
They
God.
don't
regardless,
like each other.
I don't think most of those same kids are actually going to know what we're quoting, considering that episode's pretty
In
much
your
just been
opinion.
banned outright.
I don't think Renju felt the same way.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, which episode was banned?
Really
Born
starting
again
to
crabs.
aggravate.
Really?
Warning, guys, because of
I
the
answered
panty
your
raid.
questions, so there.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Yes.
it happened a while ago.
Oh, that's terrible.
You can't even
No.
find it on Amazon Prime anymore.
You
That
do know
sucks.
that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you.
Only way you can watch it now is if you were able to get one of those DVD box
killed
sets.
Shoko and Renju,
I remember
and
having
I tried
one
to
box
cut that
set or
demon
something
witch in
when I was
half.
younger. I don't know if I...
When and how did you kill her?
But yeah, enough about SpongeBob. We should go back to again,
I
a
don't
grandma who
remember.
looks like she belongs in Pokemon.
What do you mean you don't remember?
I'm curious about this. Where is
Do
this?
you really think that lie is gonna work?
You have to tell us the truth, and if you were the one who killed
I
it,
have a memory disorder.
She's
We're
not wrong in
aware.
that department.
Always remember everything.
I mean, I understand
It's
that
not my fault.
that could be used as a
But you
card,
remember
but
the cold
otherwise, yeah,
storage
no,
warehouse.
it is true.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember.
fair,
It changes.
understandable, but
Mayumi is not lying about that in particular.
Because
that's
remember,
just, okay,
There are circumstances that might cause selective memory.
right? I get that part,
For
but
whatever reason, Her memory might not have been stored properly in her
After
mind.
all, she's not a computer.
This is not
Oh my
uncharacteristic
God, I just
for those
realized
suffering
something.
from dementia.
What?
I know. We're
Dante,
gonna have
there's no
to.
point in
I assume
letting
we're gonna
this
have a
go
pretty
wrong.
interesting Somnium
She's
ahead of
clearly
us.
lying.
Yes, we
You
are.
seemed convinced earlier.
Shit. I mean,
I was
what a,
kidding.
what a, what a
I don't
showstopper,
think
huh?
she's the killer.
The Somnium of a shattered
I am
mind.
the killer. I am.
I don't
Right
believe
now, we
you.
have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
Yes.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
Get the knockout gas.
Sync with her.
And now
Shake
comes
up.
the part of the game that made me cry my first time.
Oh
Really?
boy.
After a slight diversion.
Let's see. Oh, we're not here yet?
Nope.
Hey, Peter, what's
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Unfortunately, we can't.
Well,
At least
why
not
not?
yet.
What happened?
the sync machine isn't operating
Eh.
to capacity.
Does it need a charging?
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too
Basically,
compatible.
playing Comic Book Hero
Compatible?
did a number on the sync
I'll
machine.
give
Even
you
the
the big
machine
picture.
couldn't
To
take
get
it.
the synchronization
The
working
machine was
properly,
even the
I had
machine
to push
cringed
the
at what it
machine
saw.
pretty hard.
Yeah, it cringed
And
real hard, and now it's kind of broken.
it's not responding.
I
So
blame
now we have some
Kamen Rider.
How
time to
long will
kill.
it take to fix?
Great.
16 hours.
16
At least.
hours.
Oh,
got
jeez,
it.
we don't have that kind of time.
You got it.
That's impossible.
You got
So we can't
24
sync
hours.
it, huh?
You got 12.
But we need to, or this
You could do it in
investigation is
5.
going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to
We could find a
Matsushita
clue or
Diner.
two.
I hope so, because this is like, oh my goodness
idea.
gracious.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Alright, fine, back to the diner.
I love Boston
Oh,
Computer
well.
now.
We're heading there.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
I
Thankfully,
need
it
a
will take
drink.
less than 6
You
hours.
Please, you have to give me at least 8.
No, we won't.
That pewter, always so humble.
Such a good guy. Such a
5,
good boy.
4.
Pewter is
Pinch his
just
cheek
that
and
kind
call
of
him
guy, you
Papa.
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
It's
You
okay.
can do it in 9.
Just give him a pat on the head.
8,
7.
6, Patrick!
6s.
Man, I was gonna
Take it or leave it.
Oh, Ikki, did you ever see that
Why would
SpongeBob movie
Mayumi lie?
that SpongeBob movie reanimated project?
She
No,
is
I
probably
haven't.
protecting someone.
Because
it's
I'm
pretty
really
solid
upset
idea.
at YouTube trying to
Sure,
say
you
that
know by
it's
now.
invalid in a way.
There
Really?
is only one person
Well, didn't they-
Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Well, if you're curious, yes, they did
Who's
redub all
they
the audio in order, to
covering
in order to
for?
prevent Paramount from abandonment.
Right.
It's Ota.
Well, of course it has to be Oda.
Well,
it's her son.
boy.
It has to be.
Again,
Does Mayumi
fine, I'll just
think
say right
Ota
now,
is the killer?
my theory is that
Last
Oda
night,
staged the whole
Ota
thing
left
so that he can make
Matsushita Diner
Tessa and
with Iris.
everybody in the world think he's some
Mayumi
big
saw
hero.
the whole thing.
And you're
Otherwise, why else would they live stream it?
But Ota was
again,
stabbed
you're
in the stomach
completely
by
on the money
culprit.
with that theory.
Does Mayumi not
Except it's
remember
not the
that?
case.
No, that
Ah.
isn't quite it.
Damn.
It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible.
Just think of it
for
this way: we
everything.
didn't see Ota and the polar bear in the
She
same
thinks
room at the
Ota
same
stabbed
time, unless
himself.
you count as Somnium.
Yes.
Which even then it's
Right.
tenuous because
Why would he
it's
do
dream.
that?
Right, and that's his story he's telling people.
Exactly.
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts.
Okay.
What do you think about the possibility
Remember
that
to click
Ota
that
is the new
subscribe button and
Cyclops
leave a
killer?
comment in the comment section.
Impossible.
Why?
Oh, and it has to be impossible because in yesterday, no. Damn it. The option I was going to pick here was the reason why he can't be the culprit is because he saw Iris driving that car late at night, so he wasn't near the scene of the crime.
Not to
The van
mention,
was stolen while
he
Iris
had to
was
take
in the
another car to
passenger
get there when Iris
seat.
was
We know that
kidnapped.
whoever did it is the culprit we're looking
True,
for.
so there's a third party in
There
this.
is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat.
But that doesn't
That is
explain
true.
why
She
Ota
could've
would
been
need to take
driving.
the other car.
How so?
Oh wait,
Right,
no,
that's just-
I'm
Iris
sorry.
could have taken the wheel herself.
No,
and driven to the
but I agree with
warehouse.
you. I agree with you in that that would
But
just.
forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the
Oh,
wheel.
that too. Okay.
That can be
But
explained.
remember, there was time in between
It
Ota
is
finding
possible that
Iris
covered
and
her
Iris getting
fingertips with her
kidnapped.
sleeves.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be. How to put it? I feel like it'd be too
Yesterday's Somnium.
complicated. Like, why would he
Ota and the
then
polar
risk
bear.
incriminating himself by stealing
That was
another
just a
car?
dream. It doesn't necessarily.
I mean, at that
reflect
point,
what
he's
happened
basically
in
acting
reality.
on fight or flight because, you know, he basically worships the girl.
So we are believing that Oda can't be the culprit because her eye was
Iris
removed?
had her left eye
Yeah.
pulled out. Ota
But it's
would
not
never
about
do
the
that.
eye.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it.
Why?
Perhaps she ordered him
As a
to.
deepfake.
Oh. Yeah.
Wouldn't that hurt? Like shit?
She had to realize the consequences.
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
See, here you go,
A
Logan.
performance?
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon.
Just to boost both her popularity and
They went to the
notoriety
warehouse
and to
separately.
leverage him as being a hero.
Jeez. You know what? You said that
They
this is gonna
prepared
make
the live stream.
Ota look like an absolute shit. I
Iris
feel that goes
anesthetized
double
her
for
left
Iris
eye
as
and
well.
removed it.
Well, this is all going off of
Either
Aiba's
that, or she asked
speculation,
Ota to extract
Yeah.
it.
and there's still
There's no concrete evidence
After
supporting
that,
it, but there
Iris
is,
took her position on the table.
you know,
reason to
interesting
believe
little
it.
donned the polar
details.
bear costume and
A likely
started the song.
possibility.
okay. And there's still one
Consider
other thing
this.
though, is still the involvement of who
In the
had
stream, Ota and
Here
the
you
polar
go.
bear were never on screen at the
exactly
same time.
there. Oh,
True.
oh my God!
That means
there's one
Ota
other
went
theory I
off
just
camera,
had.
took off
And
the
what would that
costume,
be?
and then...
And I may be mistaking this, but remember when Ota said he wouldn't tell us about that thing?
Yeah.
Away from Tessa!
He was saying that, and again, I'm so sorry, I may be
Perhaps
getting
Mayumi
the
witnessed the
timeline
entire
incorrect in
event.
my head here, but
It
he
is
was
also
saying that
possible
Tessa
that
was
Mayumi
driving
knew what the two
Renju's
were up to.
car the night that
she lied to
Mizuki's
protect
mom was
Ota.
murdered.
Yes.
No. That
But
was
this
the
is
night
Different night.
after Shoko was murdered.
Okay, sorry. Then yeah, there goes my theory. I had that mistaken. But yeah, why?
For them sweet
it's true.
Consider
YouTube
the
views.
possibility that Iris killed Shoko
God damn
and
it,
Renju.
stupid clout chasers.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list.
Or that,
That's
yeah.
also true.
That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself.
Considering this was all done
Makes it look like there's
very
another
swiftly
criminal
after
involved.
that.
Jesus Christ.
So this
I
would
will
essentially
repeat
make
myself
Ota a
in
patsy.
saying that this is only a theory.
But there's still, it's only a theory. We have no
It
idea.
is one of many possibilities.
But this web of lies.
It's possible,
There are several
but I don't
very
think it's very
interesting
likely.
possibilities that could
They
have
wouldn't
gone
go
through.
that far just to avoid suspicion.
Yeah, we're just going through the one that involves Ota the most.
You must consider
Mm-hmm.
the mental state of the serial killer.
Still, we don't know who the
Shoko
serial
and
killer
Renju
is
were both
concretely.
exposed and displayed.
Right.
Yeah, because this path obviously isn't going to solve that.
And
Because
they
if we
both
knew
had
who the
left
killer
eye
was, it would just be a
while they
matter
were
of
still
finding
alive.
them.
I know, but hence the mystery part.
It's a Moida mystery, in
Whoever our
fact.
killer is,
I guess
it
the
is
only
clear that they are
potential
sociopathic
problem with this
or
is
even
that
psychotic.
because of the format of this game compared to even Ace Attorney,
We can't rule
a
anything
lot
out.
of this kind of just falls upon how long does it take until the game tells us who the person is, as opposed to us figuring it out. Since it's still at its heart, I still see a lot of visual novel parts of it.
It's also a matter of, piecing things together from one timeline that contributes to another timeline, and so on and so forth.
I'm so confuzzled.
Well,
So
it's about
perplexing.
time we had a drink.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, hey,
I
Ota.
hear you.
he's quite upset.
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her!
That's what we're trying to do.
Why?
she confessed.
I'm not going to lie, it's this scene that made me actually kind of give a shit about Ota.
Well, because he feels for his mom, I can tell that.
He cares really deeply for his mom, in fact.
We really didn't have a choice, kid. She threw herself into the slammer for your sake.
For the sake of things, we really didn't want to.
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me.
Uh-huh.
They told me that my mom confessed.
Unfortunately.
I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
So even with a knife wound, yeah.
You asked me why your mom was arrested.
This shit gets
but she isn't
real
under
deep.
arrest.
Yeah.
What?
As I said,
I
this
spoke with her
this
as part of my
character makes me
investigation,
feel very
yes.
sad.
But
and
as a
for
source of
good
valuable information, not as a suspect.
Even if there are still plenty
Mayumi
of
confessed,
things
it's highly
against him.
likely that she's
Yeah.
So we haven't issued.
Again,
a warrant.
he's definitely one of those
That's
more
what I've been
complex
saying.
characters who,
Mom didn't do it.
yeah,
She's
there's a lot of
innocent.
cases where you kind of want this guy to get kicked in the face, but there's other times where
Word is going
he
around.
definitely does get
Maybe
the brunt of it,
Iris
and
was
he
the
feels
one who killed
legitimately
Shoko
bad
and
about
Renju.
it.
After all, he's only human.
And you and her
And I can
planned this
understand
warehouse
he has a
incident to get
lot
her
of
off
crap
our
going on at
suspects
home
list.
between his father and now his mother.
No way.
Not to
Tessa
mention,
had her
this
eye.
diner has been under you know,
She
it
could've
hasn't been
pulled it out
operating
herself.
for who knows how long.
Or asked you to do it.
So how are they getting money?
You're kidding me,
Who
right?
knows?
Do you
Maybe
really
welfare?
think I would
Maybe
do
Ota?
that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
That's a good point.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
Yeah, that's kind of
It wouldn't be
faulty
the first
to
time
think
you
about,
faked
but
something,
like...
would it, Ota?
But it's kind of funny because I remember
How'd you stage it?
there was this one episode of
telling
Forensic
you I
Files I
didn't.
saw a very long time ago
And why is
wherein
Mayumi protecting you?
there was an
Mom is
instance of
protecting
one of
me?
the culprits of
Your
the
mother
crime
is stubborn.
actually
She's lying
like
to us because she's
faking
protecting
their
someone.
own injury. Like they
The only
shot
person I can
themselves
think
in
of would
such a
be
way that the bullet would pass
Why?
through harmlessly, and
Apparently
that
she
they would
thinks that you're the
basically,
criminal.
you know, they'd still require intensive
Why would
care.
she
It's just
think
that
that?
it would be
Her
fatal.
guess is as
It
good
wouldn't
as
be
mine.
fatal.
Got
It
any
just calls
ideas?
attention themselves, and again, exonerates them.
Exactly.
At least in me.
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia.
But yeah, even
Her
Ota
memory's just
understands
mixed up.
that.
Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right?
Yeah.
People who visited the park would stop here a lot.
Right.
But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
Yep, the big bang
The
just
chemical
put an
plant
entire
accident?
dent on this place.
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot.
Why'd you? Oh,
The diner
okay. I
didn't
just
last
realized
much
you're not
longer.
you're not that far from the. You're actually away
When
from
this
the
place
blast radius,
closed,
so I guess you would be
Dad
somewhat
started working
safe.
at a Chinese
I mean, who
restaurant
knows
chain
how
during
large
the
the
day.
blast really
And he was a
was.
security guard in traffic
Yeah,
cop
sure,
at
it
night.
shut down the entire
Mom
Kawasaki
worked as a
district,
janitor.
but thankfully
We
they're
were both
outside of
working
that
hard
area.
and barely got any sleep.
But considering it's a chemical plant
You?
explosion.
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass.
Aren't we all?
I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and idol concert tickets.
Really?
Wow.
I had it good, but we were drowning in debt.
Yeah.
That?
Well, a lot. Well, absolutely. Running a place and.
And there's a loan on the house and the diner.
Oh, jeez, wasn't even
Mom
fully
and Dad
paid off
didn't
yet.
let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up.
So because there was no
They
business
stayed
going
day
into
and
the
night to
diner
keep it open.
specifically.
We worked and
It
worked
was a
and
sink.
worked.
A money sink.
Thanks to them,
Yep.
I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad,
Passed away?
yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork.
Aw.
But even then, I
Jeez.
didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing.
No.
She just smiled and told me that it was okay.
Because
Even
she
when I
most
told her I
likely
was
didn't
going to drop
understand
out.
the entirety of the seriousness of the situation.
Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow. A writer?
Don't you still gotta go to university for that?
Goal to have.
No, you don't necessarily have to
But
go
you
to
really
university
should
to go
finish
into the
college.
creative
You worked
arts.
so hard to get
Right.
in.
But still,
Besides, we live in a day and age where you
Don't
can just get all that
understand,
that
Mom.
stuff via I don't know Skillshare.
A writer has to
Yeah.
put all of their time into
YouTube
their
videos.
creativity.
Exactly. Like
I won't have time
there's
to
a
go
lot
to
of
classes.
stuff where like it just makes you
Plus,
makes you
I'm
wonder.
friends with the editor of a
Save for
publishing
like a few
company.
exceptions. Why bother with college?
I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right?
Huh.
Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you.
Okay, well that's
what
nice
makes
of
you
her
happy.
to encourage him like that.
You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it.
but even then,
And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay?
And boy, did she
Ever and
follow up on
ever.
that promise
I'll
hard.
always support you.
Yeah, definitely to a fault. But let's see. So then what?
Yeah. How do you guess?
You were on
It was
Friends on the
really just
Editor.
a few texts back and forth, but I was thrilled.
I
thought
mean,
could
in
make
any
it
other
as a
case, I would
writer
probably
because
drill
of that.
Oda as like, you call
But
yourself a writer,
It's
and
impossible.
he would probably say, you call
I
yourself
know
a
there's no way
professional
I can be
artist.
a writer. I've never even finished
And
writing a
then we
novel.
would laugh and punch
Not
each other
even
in
once.
the gut and
I
cry.
always give up after the first 5,000 words.
Like,
5,000,
Even apply
jeez.
for the amateurs contest. You have to submit 10 times that.
boy.
But Mom,
I mean,
she still
you could become a
she
novella
kept
writer
supporting me.
where you have like a series of short stories in a single book.
I mean, he mentioned going into light novels, but
not long after I quit college,
take it as a means to
Mom was
have
always smiling at
some
me.
literature and put in a cute
I
picture
think she
in
was
there.
starting to slip mentally.
you could probably hire an artist for like commission
One day.
pictures thingies.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Oh.
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore.
Oh.
Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
That's when it started.
Yeah, and it's
By
scary
the way,
because
Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Oh no, but he just.
It only got worse.
Are you making fun of me?
And again, it's scary
teasing you,
because it's just how you're perceiving the
Don't
world
fuck
around
with
you.
me.
Ah,
Did his mic peak there?
It might have.
it might have. But
Because I noticed there was like a focus on the "f" when he said "fuck," but
I'll listen to it back later. But anyway, I guess
I
just.
got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid. I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was
That's
so
why you do your
cruel to her
research,
for
kiddo.
no reason.
yeah, take her to a
She
doctor,
got
find
worse
out.
and
you know.
worse.
I mean, assuming they even have the finances to do that.
Yeah,
What's that picture?
would have turned the photo frame to me so I could see.
It's the same family photo, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep,
Looking at
it's the
this
one
photo
that he
reminds me.
distracted us before we
One
got
time,
locked.
when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried.
I remember
That's
that
what
story,
this
yeah.
photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
So, just to be
I
sure,
don't like
he's
Ota
not.
one bit.
We're absolutely certain he's not
I
shedding
can't
crocodile
imagine
tears.
that this
He's
guy's
not
a
shedding
criminal.
crocodile tears. We don't need to
Why
use
is
a
that?
thermal to understand that he's actually crying.
Hearing his story made me think that.
Gotcha.
And I will
he's
say,
not
and
such
I
a
will say,
bad
I do
guy.
like the voice acting in this. It's very good.
Your presumption
Oh yeah,
is
no, they did
illogical.
whoever voiced Oda here did a damn
Human
good job.
beings are
Yeah.
logical.
And think of it this way: he's a
We're not
pretty
like you
shitty
AI.
liar
We
on
can't
his
be
own,
logical
you know,
all
on
the
his
time.
face.
Yeah.
But we
So-
make up
But his
for it in
body
one
is
very important
not-
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't
What
need
is
the
that?
thermal for this.
Intuition.
See, even Date
Do you
understands
find
it.
that useful?
He's not as good
At
as an actor.
times.
He's only human.
Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse.
I think there's
For
something we
what?
missed.
We might be missing something.
We got another like what 10 hours to kill.
Understood.
Well, I mean, yeah, we still need to kill some time, and you know, maybe we can find something useful.
Yeah.
Anyway, hate to leave you like this, Oda, but we gotta go catch the cold.
Yeah, I wonder if there was something we could say to him before we left, but
Yeah.
we got a mosey.
I'm pretty sure Date would have said something at least.
All right, so they still haven't moved the vehicles. Cool, futuristic police tape.
Yeah.
Date,
They don't need
weren't
physical
you going
tape.
to check the warehouse?
It's
I
lasers.
was, but a thought occurred to me.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Oh, are we gonna finally deal with the back alley and how they escaped?
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
His fingerprints were found in it.
As I've already explained, security cameras at the Famisto
That too.
parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
Okay.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Okay.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Because something
Okay.
don't quite seem right.
Does the van okay? What about the van again? Or
Iba,
Well, we
who
could check
drove
the van that
here?
Iris drove.
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
But wasn't her
Okay.
fingerprints found on the
Mayumi?
wheel?
yeah.
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible.
Okay.
The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m.
In that case, who
Right.
drove?
At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
In that
Okay,
case,
she
who
couldn't
drove
have been at
Mayumi
the
here?
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse.
Could it be Mr.
Unless
Policeman?
But that doesn't prove she was actually at
Could
the
it be
scene.
Bowser from other video games?
She was. How did she
Could
get
it be Kagami?
She wasn't in the
Would he
van.
really do the diddle?
Of
What?
course.
You think you know a guy?
You
and
think
then
you know a
lies over
Kadami?
Search for all vehicles that were in this area from
Kodama.
Sunday night to
Kodaka.
Monday morning.
Kodak camera.
I thought it was Kyoto.
I've been connected to the
Oh,
end
yeah.
system server and began her research. She got a result in no time.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's
Ah,
that taxi now?
so
it is
text was
parked in
hailed.
Lemniscate's parking lot.
Lemniscate.
Lemniscate. Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Call
You're
him.
ready
then
for the most
screw it.
inexplicable character in the game?
Let's
What?
make Chase.
Wait, is this just a character that's just kind of tossed in at the last second?
Well, kinda. It's basically establishing that Mayumi arrived at the scene later.
Gotcha.
Oh god, don't tell me it's boobs.
Nope.
Hey,
It's this guy.
got a minute?
Are you
What
talking
the
to
fuck?
Wah?
I love this guy.
Now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing?
God, that
here?
face does look like someone I
am
want
but
to
a
punch.
humble taxi cab driver.
There we go.
I mean, my first impression would be the
I'm
same
with the
thing,
police. I have some questions for you.
but then you actually talk to him. But first,
Alright.
I want to check out his profile if we have that on file.
Why check his
Inspector
profile?
reception,
Oh wow,
blah,
we just
blah,
about filled
blah,
this
blah,
thing
blah.
up.
Damn it, we don't have it.
Nope.
But
Still don't have Mama either.
yeah, but just to go into it, his name is Takushi Doraiba.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Are you acting
Oh,
my
man.
freaking...
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
Hello,
He was
my-
born
about
in
that?
One Punch Man.
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
I'm sure this probably has a little more significance in the
I
original
have just
train,
finished
the
conveying
original
my
dub,
client
but
from
Funnily
Tokyo
enough,
to
he
Sonic
doesn't.
Studio.
This is the
I was
only
informed
time
that
in the
the
game
visit
he
here
shows up.
would be brief,
Ah.
and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
Well, all I hear is... And so Stanley stepped forward into Lemniscate headquarters, finding himself in front of a receptionist with rather large bosom.
and then we have to ask, why are you here?
Did you drive
A
this
very
passenger
brief
on Sunday
cameo.
night?
Ooh,
Me
I
too.
did indeed. I remember her well.
That makes too much sense.
The old hag.
And it turns out he doesn't
Oh,
like
hag.
Mayumi that much.
I
Really?
took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
I mean, that's what a taxi driver does.
Why didn't you report
Yeah,
this to
Mr.
the
Taxi
police?
Driver.
Reported.
It's a
You
crime
don't know
scene.
about the incident at the cold storage warehouse?
I
It
didn't
was
see it
all
on the
over
news.
the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
Wow.
Gosh.
So what do you even get to keep up to date?
recall it
Oh,
was around
gossip,
10 in
dear
the
boy.
evening.
10 in the
Near the
evening.
Kawasaki district,
Oh.
unassuming restaurant
Okay, yeah, so
named
it was hailed
Matsushita
there.
Diner.
Yes.
That's where I picked up the old hag.
Then you went to
Gruntilda?
the
And as soon as she
store.
stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me.
Uh-huh.
Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film.
Somewhere in the middle
I,
of
of
this, I
course,
could imagine Robert
insisted
Loggia
I
just
be
going,
paid
8
off
fucking
front.
hours later.
We pursued
Hey,
the van
fucking
for roughly half an hour.
later.
Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
Yes.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that.
I was
We know
slapping.
everything. We are
In any
psychic,
case,
man.
I knew that the jig would be
I
up
can't
in the scene
take this guy
following the
all
van.
that seriously
So
when
I
he's not
decided
only
to drive
wearing,
past
you
it.
know, he's properly
I
dressed in
parked
a
at
suit,
the
but he's also
Ikki
wearing that
store,
fucking
about
hat.
100 yards from
James.
It's the hat and the
While
big
waiting for
old
the object
glasses.
of our
Like,
James.
real quick,
to
Ikki,
make
look.
its
Go
next
ahead.
move.
He was
The old
literally
hag
born
suddenly
for this
spoke
role.
up.
His name is
I have
Taxi
to
Driver,
buy
for
something,
fuck's sake.
she declares.
I know.
The
Maybe
man
that's fair.
And I'll just notice something, Nikki.
Yes?
Look at how thick rimmed his glasses are in his actual 3D model compared to his portrait.
A
on
few
the
minutes
side.
later,
Yeah,
the
it's
old
probably the
hag
soul
finished
shading.
making her purchases.
Yeah,
and
that's
walked
perfect,
out.
right?
And then, at that very moment,
Uh-huh.
I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu.
Okay.
I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase.
Da-la-da.
Followed them for roughly half an hour more.
Till it was around 9
I see.
p.m.
If the driver's story is correct,
Ben, would
Mayumi
you
did not
would
know
you
that
not
Oto was
trust
left
this
behind
man's
at the
face?
Famisto.
Look at him.
Mayumi thought
I
Oda
mean,
Just
again,
pinches
assuming-
she can call him Papa.
Again, I'm assuming he is just NPC like
We then
He is
tier.
Mr.
We're never gonna
Exposition
Man.
Taxi Man.
The van entered
Pretty
the
much.
premises through the
He's
front
just
gate
a,
and disappeared from
But
view.
here's an interesting
We, of
tidbit.
course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes
He
passed.
followed the van where
The front
Iris
gate
was
opened
to
once
a
again,
mansion.
and the van drove out, and we
A
pursued.
gated mansion
Wait.
But
at that.
30 minutes later,
Was
our
it a
pursuit was
samurai
foiled
castle?
again.
It's some
What
kind of
happened?
mansion, or a
The
manor,
van
or a
drove
state.
into the restricted Kawasaki district.
Uh-oh.
The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood.
Oh, no, no, no.
Instead,
It's all I
parked on
have,
the
after
road
all.
and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road
Thinking
back.
about it, he does actually
In fact,
sound like the
we were not
narrator.
even sure the van would be coming
I'm
back.
serious. Like,
I mean, maybe it's the same
hag
actor
was
for all I
not
know.
keen on
I
giving
hope
up,
it is,
so we
but I
began
wouldn't expect
our
it to.
stakeout.
It probably isn't.
About 45 minutes later,
uh-huh.
the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on
How does he remember all of this,
How do
like,
you remember
note
the
for
times?
note?
Yeah, look at that.
I mean, this is what he does for a
You see,
living.
I always
Ow.
kept my radio dial on the same
NPR.
station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this
Ah,
endeavor.
okay, so it's a
Ten,
schedule.
ten.
I can approximate the time.
I
Stanley
see.
stepped forth into
Please
the
continue.
supply closet one more
At
goddamn time.
12:25 a.m.,
You give us 20
the old
minutes,
hag's
we'll
tenacious
give you
gamble
the
paid
world.
dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit.
Again.
I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution
Okay, Logan, I'm
backfired.
desperately curious.
I
Look up
lost
this
sight
guy's
of the
actor.
van in the
You
area
got it,
of
Buster.
officers. Without so
AI.
much as a thank you, the old
Somnium
hag
files
popped open the
with
door and
actual
took off
Tax-
toward the warehouse.
Taxi driver.
I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the
And it was
decision
cooked to a
return
golden
home.
brown.
I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
That's good on you. Always, for those that are aspiring to become
I follow
content
your
creators
story.
or
I
commissioned
have one
draw
more
or
question.
anything
Where
that
is
gives
this
you money,
manor the van
always
stopped
ask
at?
up front
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
because you never know. You never know when it might bite you in the ass if you wait on it.
I mean, in
It
my
is the
case, I
personal
usually
home of
provide like a
Congressman
rough sketch of
Sejima.
the general idea,
Sejima.
and once it's agreed upon,
Why did the
I
van go
then
to
ask
So's
for
house?
payment before I continue.
Well, but
There was a
for
Lemniscate
something like
YouTube
that, I'd also
series?
rec-
With him immediately.
Huh?
There was a Lemniscate
Agreed.
YouTube
Let's move.
series?
Yes, there was.
And Ota appeared in that as well, and so Zach Aguilar played him there as well, but...
But
Oh
first,
shit!
we gotta check out a certain politician's manor.
Damn it! I fucking knew this asshole was gonna be involved in this somehow.
And you were 100% right. Although not in the way you might
no one here.
expect.
Please tell me
Indeed.
So was in the
I
polar
don't
bear
see So
costume.
or his bodyguards.
Adorable.
I do not
the
detect
body?
them either.
Let's go inside.
Oh, cool, we get the place to ourselves. Rob, we're breaking and entering.
Mm-hmm. It's not like anyone's here to stop us.
But
Not
maybe
even
there's a
So's
reason
here
for
to
that.
interrupt, apparently. He's not even feeding the koi.
It's too
Hey,
quiet.
Iba. Do you smell something funny?
Oh,
Smells
no.
like
You
So's
are aware
bullshit.
that I do not possess the sense of
I
smell.
think I see where you're going from,
correct?
James.
Oh, right.
If that van stopped at this residence, but then left without anybody else entering that van,
Oh,
where's the...
check the vase.
I
check
mean,
the vase?
You do notice
X-ray.
a tiny little thing on top of it,
There's
right?
something
It's
strange
been
about
bolted.
this vase.
It's been bolted shut.
Not to mention, it's very out of
What is
place.
it?
It
This
stinks.
is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there
boy.
something inside?
Manure.
Maybe, but the opening is covered
In a
by
manner
Use
of
your
speaking.
Use your
The
dang
lid
X-ray
is
vision.
fixed with a bolt.
Yes, we are.
It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure,
Take a
X-ray.
look-see.
And... bingo.
Oh!
Behold.
So has been completely
Destroy the vase.
dismembered.
Got it.
What in God's name is going on?
Remember,
Shoot.
7 years. Remember, 7 years bad luck.
That's only with mirrors.
Yeah. Doesn't apply to
Evolve.
porcelain vases. With
It
metal
might
plates
break
on
your. It might break your mother's back.
top. Kablamo!
Revolver.
Ew!
Oh.
Oh.
This thing
Wait.
was filled with blood.
Uh,
And his left eye.
Sheesh.
So Sejima?
Yeah, Ikki?
huh.
What's wrong?
Well... in
I mean,
this
aside from
time-
the obvious.
So, okay, so
What
that's
the
straight up
fuck?
now... So that now straight up places him as not being the murderer. because he was himself murdered. Also, maybe this music right now is not appropriate for just happening upon a Silent Hill-like body.
The left eye is.
To be fair, Silent Hill had its own
This is most
peppy
likely
sort of
a
tracks
crime
like this in
committed by
a
the new
very
Cyclops killer.
inappropriate scenario.
Yeah, you need dental
You have an
drills to
estimated
actually
time of
emulate the
Today,
total dread of
sometime
Silent
between
Hill.
11 a.m. and noon.
But yeah, no,
That's about when I
this
was
is
talking to Ota at
this
Matsushita
is
Diner.
very much looking bad on the kid's
Iris.
parts.
Mayumi was
Yeah,
No,
in
but the
the
thing
ICU,
is,
and Iris was in the ICU.
neither
at Central
Mayumi or
Hospital.
Ota could have done this.
They have not moved.
Right.
So only Iris
That
and
means
whoever
Ota,
else was
Mayumi,
in that
and
van,
Iris
if
couldn't
there was.
possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single
my
killer,
God.
those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Well, that's a relief.
Right.
But that leaves the question, who
By the way,
is?
why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
So Sejima's wife
So yeah, never mind
died
what
in
I said
labor
earlier.
30
The kids
years
are
ago,
completely
giving
fine.
birth to their son.
This is not.
Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
Very.
No, just
Oh,
Ring, 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 ring,
Phone
ring.
call.
Doctor,
Phone call.
a call from Pewter.
oh, is the Somnium
Connect me.
stuff thing up and running?
Date, the sync machine is up and running.
Yes,
I
it
know.
is.
Hey!
Sync with Mayumi.
Woo!
And no, I know. I've been
Thanks,
I've been
Peter.
googling this whole time. I can't find
there are
who
more
voices the
pressing
taxi
matters
driver.
now.
Damn it.
Did something
I
Maybe in
guess
the
he would've-
credits.
Yeah.
I guess, or either that or
found
just
So
straight up
Sejima's
women
body.
credited.
The left eye.
I mean, you
however.
can always check like TV tropes or IMDb.
I'm at the Sejima household.
Yeah.
Send
Or
the
the game's
investigation
credits.
team over.
Why so?
I can answer your
Why
questions
so?
when I get back to
Why
your
not
base.
so?
Got it.
He kind of
Hey.
deserves it after all.
Doctor,
He's kind of a
what is your
prick.
plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No, we got places to be.
No. There's
Yeah,
something
we
I
need to
do.
figure this out.
If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday.
Right.
But according
And
to
we
the
know
taxi
the
driver,
chocolate
they
we
didn't
found
go
at the scene
inside
was
here. They
hers.
were locked out.
Wait.
Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the
Oh, it's
culprit.
gotta be getting close to the end. Oh my gosh. I'm
Yeah,
on
there's
the edge of
definitely
my-
something they're hiding. Again,
Yeah.
we're not for nothing. We definitely could have saved this for another day, but I mean, may as well get it out of our way now.
Don't worry,
It's
it's,
that-
the final Somnium of this route. And after
I
that,
know.
it's like 10 minutes of
I
you know,
getcha.
ending.
I know. It's that thing of like, it's like the opposite of that thing, James, where like, oh, should we hold off on recording? And, oh, we would have had totally enough time to do recording had we started right when we thought it. And now it's the other way around, where it's like, well, we've come this far. It's sunk cost fallacy. We got to see it through now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Doesn't matter. The sync is what's
At
important.
this point, we just have to worry
If we
about,
sync it
you
to
know,
Mayumi's brain,
Mayumi. We gotta make sure
that might
that,
help us find the real culprit.
yeah, what he said. And remember,
Ready?
Yeah.
as always,
6 minutes or we die.
Then let's begin.
Come on, say the thing, Pewter.
He won't.
He
I got him
usually
spooked.
does.
This is a little more serious.
Oh.
Besides, it's like our third one of the weekend. We've done this a lot of times now. Here we go.
All right, let's just see how bad this is actually gonna be.
A mind of dementia.
A broken mind.
Hey, Aiba.
Or at
Does she
least
even
the
have a
mind
place to
fading
stand?
away slowly.
Where am I?
Are we in Othello?
It's a void. Oh,
A platform?
Where is this?
You're asking me? Oh.
Oh, silly me. This is my house.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
I think I'm already starting to see the gimmick.
What happened to me?
oh.
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
That reminds me of Matter Splatter
need to help
Galaxy,
remind
only
her.
in orange.
Do you think
I mean, it also
something
doesn't help
can be
either
done?
that this part of it,
This
the entire
diner
place
means
is
everything
completely
to me.
fractured.
Right.
If we do what we did last time,
And then
and
she
we
just got
produce
straight
the
up
actions
warped
from
away to
Mayumi's
elsewhere.
Memories, it could help her remember everything.
Now, here's the key thing.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Date is actually
you it was
correct in
useful.
this instance.
Well, if we
So
must.
we need to recreate memories, but
Somnium scan. Activate.
Because
there's
even
not
the
much to scan
slightest,
around you.
even the slightest thing that relates to something in Mayumi's memory can help. It's just
Right,
a matter
I mean,
of figuring out what we have to replicate.
Right. It's like a little. Yeah,
In the
first of all, we
void.
need to. First of all, we need to find a way to extend this area, then
And
figure out what happens
floor.
over there.
And then
And
the
then
corner,
what's in that gap
to the windows, to the walls.
until the.
Hey, do you see something behind that door?
Maybe. Another... Oh,
Man,
my gosh,
this is-
a lot of
this is
mental locks.
This is the most mental locks we've seen.
So far. Sinking
nice
into
passage.
sustain.
Jeez. I mean, if this is the quote-unquote final Somnium for this path, then yeah, I guess they are going to pull off all the stops.
Thankfully,
Who's at the door?
situation, the
sliding
solutions
door
are
at the
relatively
entrance.
easy.
Who could that be?
Okay, it feels more scripted, and let's...
But I do want to
to
try and get a timey to help out. Because,
All
God
right, so
forbid,
where do we start?
A calendar.
today's dates
Today's?
are...
Oh, we can get some timies, yeah.
The calendar reads 2 months ago.
Okay, so we get ourselves a
A
30-second
30-second timey. It's what we can, you know,
A sliding door
can
at
use
the
it for now.
entrance.
All right.
Who could that be?
What we got?
Leave us alone, you big bully.
Or do we welcome them? There's 3 different options. 2 different options for welcoming. Oh,
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late
Oh,
today.
I see. You picked that one in particular because that implies that the person at the door is someone she's already familiar with.
Exactly.
Are you not
Okay.
hungry? Today's
Okay.
And
dinner is on the
considering this
house.
is 2
Your
months ago,
favorite.
supposedly,
Dad isn't back yet.
it'd be
But you
when
can
the
start
diner
eating.
wasn't operating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
Oh, and
But-
Ota still wasn't
I'm
aware that
fine.
his mom had dementia.
Ota, wait.
Aww.
Ota?
Sorry, Mayumi. Oh,
And then time passed.
This Somnium completely wrecked me when I first played the game.
well, it wrecks me even more knowing what we learned in that first
Part of the
session about
diner
her
has
voice
manifested.
actress.
Oh yeah.
Ugh,
This is
yeah,
what
even
matters.
worse.
But like, even without knowing
Must be
that, like,
important to her, though.
God.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Gotta press on.
Okay, okay, what's today's date now?
Let's check.
A calendar.
Today's
Now,
date.
today is
The calendar reads 5 years ago.
Wow.
5 years.
Mhm.
Okay, so that would have been
We got
after the
30-second timey
explosion.
again.
I guess the phone, I guess?
Oh,
It's
Oh.
ringing.
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
All right.
To Gorder? What?
To Gorder.
Oh, to go order. Jeez, oh my gosh. Yeah, say my husband. Because, yeah, my 5 years ago was
husband.
when...
When the incident
That was when it was
occurred.
announced to
Yes,
her.
Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes. Yes.
This is the day she learned her
What?
husband had a heart attack.
My husband.
Literally worked himself
Why?
to death.
How could this happen?
Oof.
And that
That's
was
one
only the
lockdown.
first mental lock.
Yeah. This poor woman.
She's got a lot.
Going
And it
even further
only
back.
goes deeper.
We're going even further into the past now.
But hey, we got more to explore.
The diner has changed again. However,
These memories aren't all happy.
I
but
think
they
I
are
realize
all
what's happening here
significant.
now, in a sense.
if this continues,
At least what this is
will it
representing.
not have a
So
negative
that explosion
effect on
happened, what,
Mayumi?
8 years ago, Ikki?
Maybe,
Yes.
but we have to see
So
this
the
through.
idea of what's happening here, James, is
We have
the
to.
further we go back in time, the
Understood.
more that her brain wasn't already being deteriorated by that illness from the bomb, and that's how we're able to see more of this diner.
Gotcha.
I'm trying
So-
to remember where the eyeball is. I know it's on like one of these chairs.
Oh, it's like
in the
really
bucket?
small.
No.
A bucket.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Let's wear it. No, jeez.
Not
Now
that
they're
Is
trying
it's
to
that
punish us.
where the elephant soup is?
Now they're
Cake?
punishing us for having fun.
A
I'll look
delicious
up. I'll look
cake.
it up.
I wonder
Hey,
who it's for.
Is it for me?
I think it's for Ota.
Let's push it. Let's push our face in it.
Oh wait, no, or,
No, in all seriousness.
it could be for Mayumi because of Mother's Day. I forget. I don't know what day it was.
Thank you?
I
Or
think.
Ota.
Actually, no. Before we do that, let's check the calendar.
Yeah, check the calendar.
It
Get a
could
free
help.
time.
Yeah, good idea. Always check
Today's
the calendar
dates.
before you do anything here.
The calendar reads 6 years ago.
Okay, so it's still 6 years ago.
But we might need a little bit more context.
Oh,
Alright.
Maybe.
I actually did
Oh,
look it up.
just
before
one thing I
we
want to do, real quick.
Alright.
Oh no.
Autograph.
No beer
How
Oh,
did
the
that
autograph.
Decorate the wall.
Right, the left, or the middle?
The right.
I don't want to do the right. The right could be very dangerous. I'd say the middle. Well, let's make that half it.
Alright.
Well, actually, I want to check the right because I think it's the funny one.
Mikimoto?
Mikimoto?
Who is that?
A photographer with some sort of beard like a mountain man?
What?
Huh?
Eh?
I'm sure that's referencing something else we don't immediately know. Yeah, let's
It's
rewind.
Was
Yeah,
it
that's
left
the
one?
middle one. That
Hongo?
No, it's probably the top one.
Unknown. I can't
I saw the
picture
Kirby
face.
thing up there. And
Aw.
what's with that sound effect?
I don't know, but that was creepy. Shut up.
Whatever. We have. I mean,
Decorate the wall.
yeah, we have another time. The middle. And let's make that a third. Yeah. Down middle, and we got a 20-second.
There we go.
Who is that?
Unknown. But I hope we will find
Is
out.
that Monokuma?
Yes, it is.
Alright, that said, let's pretend this never happened.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Oh, Ota, because I think that's when he got accepted into college.
Possibly.
Congratulations, Ota.
And there he
I'm
is.
home.
Ota!
Ooh,
Takaro!
Earthworm
Hey, Daddy.
Man.
On getting into the university!
Oh my gosh!
Whoa!
Hey, you were right.
I knew
Holy
it.
shit!
Blammo.
I didn't think they had party poppers that big.
Oh, yes, they do, because... I mean, just look at how cartoony they are compared to the rest of the game.
I
mean, that's fair, too. Again, this family, bless their hearts, it's like, they kind of don't feel like they belong in this game.
No.
Hooray!
Well, I mean, great.
Jesus Christ, look at the size of that thing!
I know
Okay,
it's a
seriously,
massive party popper.
this has to just be a dream.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, then again, it is a dream. What am I saying?
Yeah.
We're going even further
But
back.
still.
And I mean, okay, you know what, I'll take back what I said. They do sort of stick out compared to the rest of the cast, but I think if there were more characters like them, I think they would fit in a little better.
Definitely
I mean,
had
think
a lot
about
of
it this
growing
way.
up.
In the sequel, one of the characters
That's what
that's
makes him
been
so
revealed,
important
like,
to me.
you know, as, like, pre-release material, is a fucking game show host with a blockhead.
Okay.
Like, his head is literally the shape of a block.
It's an
Nice.
envelope. Some kind of mail.
The bills were
This is a
stacking
bank
up.
statement. The Matsushita family's loan.
Let's see.
So what do we do?
Let's
Forget
forget
about
about it.
Take a break.
I
burn it and
I
throw
think
it
it's
away.
I think it's let's forget about it because they just
Let's
pushed
do
it
our
up.
best.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because God forbid Takeru or Ota were going to let Mayumi fall into despair. See? So what the hell's with his wrist?
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay. We'll work harder for Ota's dream.
Aww. So they
And that was
committed
another
to
mental
it.
lock.
Determined to do my best. And
But after
then,
Takeru's death,
now we're going back even further. So now, I think we're either before the explosion or.
and now the entire diner is set
We
up.
reproduced another painful memory.
Uh-oh.
No.
It looks pretty to me.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt
But
and
at the same
stress
time,
running
she
the
had
diner.
Takeru to
That's true.
help her out. You know?
Sometimes
Right.
hardship is worth
You have
it.
a goal in mind.
Is that so?
A goal and, supportive people all by your side.
Alright, so now I believe that that little eyeball should be around there now.
Also, notice how the timies we're getting are increasing in, like, fractions.
What?
Because first we
Yeah.
got, like, a half time, then we got, like, a fourth time, and now we got an eighth of time.
Right,
So
they're
what
letting
the
us see
hell is
more
with
of this place.
Oh, right, it's not moving when we're not moving.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
a sticker
stickers.
from a chocolate candy.
Looks yummy.
Welcome home. Did you get it for me?
It?
Is.
Is
Is he talking to
small?
us?
Chocolate?
Let's see. Omelet rice and a set figure. Don't be selfish or chocolate.
Yeah, no, don't do
Chocolate?
ASAP. That didn't even exist
Yeah,
yet.
Odoroki man. Remember?
I mean, she was a thing back at this point, I assume.
Oh, that.
But she must have been a baby at this
Of
point.
course I bought it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think she was
The
in the business
Momonoki
that
Man
early.
chocolate that you like.
Notice what she said
Oh.
Here you
there.
go. That's not it.
Oh, it's
Oh.
supposed to be Odoraki.
I thought
Oh, the
you
Roki
liked the
Man, not
Momonoki Man chocolate.
Momonoki.
No, I told you. It's Odoroki
He
Man.
looks like a little monkey.
Oh,
Oops.
sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
Aw,
Oh.
Shoot. Sorry.
spoiled brat.
I mean, hey, never.
You're
It's still
not a
chocolate.
dummy. You're a super dummy idiot.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's
Well,
a
you're
step
right,
further
sweetie.
beyond.
I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy.
Mayumi.
I'll buy you a real Momonoke man soon. Stupid.
Oda.
It's not Momonoke man. It's Odoroki man.
It's possible that her dementia was developing even at this point in time.
Jeez.
Poor
Over
thing.
chocolate?
Wait, Ota. Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota. Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota.
Oof.
Ota! Come back! Ota!
Like, even talking with you guys at this point, this still gets me.
I know. Well, it's the fact of, it's almost like that there. Maybe that, what just happened there was she forgot that memory.
And we're not even at the last lock yet.
So what can you tell us about what happened at the warehouse?
Ota? Takaro? Don't leave me! Don't leave me alone! I am sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro! I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me!
To think that she's been hiding all of this from everyone around her.
I mean,
So
it's
that's
not
what
like she was able to remember all of it.
Look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
what are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
Why would she go
Is
to this
that-
length?
your intuition?
It is.
I mean, he's really not wrong. There's definitely something much bigger at play here.
Alright, what time is it?
I will never forget.
A wall clock.
So what do we do now?
You have to make a deciding choice.
I think we need to advance time to figure out what happened the night of the murder.
Well, advanced time is what we're gonna do.
What is she hiding from both us and Ota? Whoa.
There's nowhere left to go but forward.
Curse you, letterboxing, but...
Yeah, that's probably okay. That's better.
I was like, yeah.
So beyond the light, we shall find this.
Ota, sweetie.
Mother's Day.
Mom.
Remember what they
Oh.
said Takeru had out to do.
That's right. To make up for him calling her a super stupid dumb idiot over frickin' chocolate.
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Huh, Ota.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you, Mom.
I still gotta give credit where it's due. Like, being able to make that knife as a grade schooler, that's... Okay,
Well,
granted, maybe he didn't make it. He probably just bought it for her.
I
Right,
love
but
you
still, it's
forever and ever.
I'm
I
at
thought
least
that
sure
counts.
that they got the handle engraved.
at the very least, yeah.
Right,
Me
custom made.
too,
and all that.
Ota.
Aww. Happy memories.
I love you
Happy
both
Mother's Day.
so much.
Happy Mother's Day, Mayumi.
I'll love you both no matter what.
Kind of makes it kind of a shame we're not going to be able to release this on Mother's Day.
Forever and
Yeah.
ever.
But we're recording it pretty close to it, so there's that.
Imagine the irony if we
I'll
actually
never
release us on
forget
Father's
this.
Day.
Probably not that early.
Yeah, we are a family. We can do anything.
Yes.
Kind of looks like a Bob's Burgers character.
Kind of.
It's okay to go back.
It's the lack of neck or discernible chin.
By the way, Date.
Hmm?
I admit, it is useful.
And there,
every
at
now
least
and
we'll
then.
have her we'll have her
What
waking
is?
up on a happy memory.
Your
Which is good.
intuition.
It may not be the most logical, but sometimes it actually is the most...
Suitable. Yay!
It all
We
depends
did
on
it.
context.
But
Turn
crap,
time
do we even?
forward.
But crap, do we end up learning anything about that night though?
Nope.
Not
Damn it.
really. I mean, honestly, all we just did was help her regain all of her memories.
I guess that is true. Wait, can we cure dementia with this?
No, we can't.
That'd be a powerful tool if so.
So yeah, I guess with that said,
Shiokuzai.
what do we get out of this now?
You'll see.
Actually,
There
real
is
quick,
something a little bit more to find.
Ikki.
Yeah?
Ota, I'm
Real
so
quick, can you hint to the
sorry for
menu real
worrying
quick?
you.
Ah, yeah.
So sorry, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. By the way, this music right here hits me right in the heart.
Oh my god. Honestly, I can't even tell what she was doing.
She's got a
What
fucking power
she's
suit.
supposed to be doing.
She's Sadako, see?
Oh.
You know.
Oh. There's Oda.
He has a long hat.
Huh.
A beta
Oh
design.
wow. They were gonna make him a lot more cartoony.
He was gonna be Ape Escape. With
Kind
Pac-Man face.
Flattened like a pancake.
Cheers.
Cheers to a new happy family.
Happy mommy. Aww.
Happy birthday!
It's not my birthday. Look at these colorful little critters. And look at
Yeah,
these
they
little
are pretty interesting.
goofuses. They don't belong in this
Ah, yes.
packaging.
Angel Man and Devil Thing.
We got Super Angel Man and Super Satan guy.
Super Satan. And then we got the cloaked Krell.
For a second, I thought you were about to say, and then we got the clubbed foot. But yeah,
Oh, there we
see?
got the taxi driver. Takushihira Ibarado.
With Ibarado being an anagram of Doraiba.
Ah.
He likes ghosts, doppelgangers, fists, saws, and chimneys. He doesn't like people who watch them out on the smartphones while they ride.
Just let me do the steering, my dear.
He has a special relationship with Lemniscate and often drives her talent.
Huh. Lucky him.
Oh hey, we got Kagami's profile.
Hey, Kagami.
He likes ear pigs,
likes-
dandelions, afros, Kasadon, Pasadon.
Okay, yeah, one of his dislikes, go figure. People don't remember his name.
He doesn't like cilantro. He's actually really
Skills
cute when he takes
pretending
his
to be
mask
dead.
off. And he's single.
Huh. It wasn't enough to get him any dates, though. He's the fucking receptionist gets her own goddamn profile.
She likes yellow spotted river turtles. She doesn't like ballers, but really scrubs.
Huh.
Her shoulders have been stiffening up on her, though. Mm-hmm. Boobs.
Boobs.
He doesn't like testosterone.
Ah, I mean, who needs it when he already is filled with it?
Jinpei Wagai.
He's an ass man, I notice.
He likes his boss. He doesn't like his big
He
brother.
does
though.
like... Huh.
And hey,
Wonder
he's a
why.
good. He likes doggos.
Aw. I can tell by the image on his shirt.
He's a good dude. A bit rugged, but
And then there's this guy.
Dokuta Yogano. He likes dominate. Oh, so he's a sub. He doesn't like domestic violence, though. Huh.
I mean, you know...
So he wants
what
someone
person
that's
with,
dedicated.
What person with common sense actually does? Oh, I think Mama got one now.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, about damn time.
No,
I
that's
was thinking,
Mama.
never Moma. Dang it! I was thinking they actually got one from Mama. Damn it! It's the one letter that always throws me off the trail.
Museum of Modern Art. He likes humanity and justice, chivalry, Gandhi, pandas, and women.
Wait, he likes Gandhi?
Apparently.
Huh.
He can beatbox and magic tricks.
Huh. Why are these guys bad? Why are these guys bad people again?
Are we sure they're the bad guys?
I'm sort of not convinced. But then again, you'd be surprised what you can encounter with. You'd be surprised with what they have in the Yakuza.
Skills: building models, imitating vuvuzelas.
Oh God.
He doesn't like conservatives.
Or Cyclopses.
He likes hobbies. Wait, magical girls is a hobby?
I mean, yeah, he probably just watches a lot of magical girl animes. To be fair, I can see him being that kind of nerd.
Also,
and then there's this guy.
Designation, not name.
Huh.
And she's 42.
Interesting.
She likes going to clubs in Kabukicho? Kabukicho, I mean.
Grasping people's weaknesses and applying pressure and making them obey.
She wants it all painted black. Decluttering and organizing. She doesn't like happy families.
Aww. Because she can't be allowed to have one, I guess.
He likes authority, fame, assets. Assets? Anything
Basically,
that threatens the above.
Of course he would.
Grasping people's weaknesses, applying pressure, and making them obey. So, okay, so he's an asshole.
Ah.
Takara.
He died at the age of 55, poor guy.
He likes his wife, he likes his son, and he likes his diner. Loves his job. And he's good at backflips. And
he doesn't like customers who finish their food, though.
So wait, was he the guy in the locker who threw the knife?
I guess so.
Creepy.
And then there's Mayumi.
She doesn't like witches. And everything that witch does.
Witchcraft.
She has a skill for obscure puns. You could do sock puppets?
I mean, sock puppeting.
Oh, okay. I thought that was literal sock puppets.
I don't blame you, but yeah, no, that's one of the things that... Oh, that's right. That's a phrase.
Yeah. Oh, that's a profession. Lying and cheating.
Lying, cheating, and stealing.
Coward, bully, cat, and thief. He likes the unusual and dislikes the normal. He doesn't like normies.
Yeah, he does enjoy songwriting though.
Mm-hmm. She breeds Cleon.
Huh.
Or, sea angels.
That's good.
Enjoys emotionally attacking Date.
So she does get a kick out of it.
She likes Okonomiyaki.
What's that?
She watches zombie movies.
Oh.
Plays the video game involving shooting down alien invaders.
Oh, Space Invaders.
Uh-huh. Well, you can't say that because they own the property in this game. Likes herself.
I'm pretty sure you could get away with name calling.
Runs extremely fast.
And then there's Aiba. And Dante.
Mm-hmm. I'm not clicking 89's profile for now. Because
I assume that's a really big spoiler.
It's a fairly big spoiler for now.
Gotcha. All I know is that he's pretty much this game's deep throat.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We were reading
back.
the funny.
So sorry. No, the recording's still going, right?
Yes,
it is. I didn't see the thing pop up.
Okay, so sorry.
I'm so glad.
I was wondering about Vangelis and his works of music.
So we got Ota back in the
Mom,
hospital because
why did you think I did
he
it?
was stabbed.
About that.
But yeah, we were able to clear Mayumi. So.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, she's in the clear now.
She was following the van driven by Ota. And we know that they couldn't have been inside because the door was locked.
Mm-hmm. But she did follow the van.
Mm-hmm.
thanks to Mr. Taxi Driver there.
So she
Right.
kept chasing after him. They made it
Drove
all the way
over
to the warehouse
Tokyo
district.
just to find her son.
And we're absolutely certain that Mr. Taxi Doraiba, or whatever, is not the culprit.
Iburado.
Yeah.
Iburado, thank you.
I was about to say this is how to put it. We are putting a lot of trust.
Polar bear.
We are putting a
Iris's
lot of
left
trust
eye?
into believing the taxi driver's story, but I
was
imagine
so
we do.
terribly frightened.
I mean, as I said,
Oh.
he's probably the most
ran.
inexplicable character in the game, because he only appears there and during,
sure
like, the
that's
true
when I
ending.
dropped the chocolate.
So she actually did go inside and witnessed it.
And I ran
Apparently.
away from the warehouse as fast as I could.
Aw.
I just
Well,
kept running
she played
and
smart.
running.
I assume she told us this after
While
her...
I was running,
Yeah, Somnium.
I had a thought.
Right.
Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota
And
must
that's
have
why
been the one
she
in
was
the
doing that,
suit.
because she thought she was trying to cover for her son.
I was thinking,
When her son was totally innocent in this case. Well, not totally innocent, because, he fucking
So
walked
that's
us.
why.
But,
But still, the
I'm
fact that she
so
would throw her,
sorry
the
that
fact that
Mom
she would
doubted
like
you,
throw
Ota.
herself for 3
No,
murders
I understand.
just to protect her son,
It's
Mhm.
my fault
when
for
she
making
had
you
no
worry.
idea if he was fully innocent or not at the time.
Ota.
Well, Ikki, I must congratulate you for completely lying to us earlier for the better.
But there's one thing
See?
I don't get.
I led you astray.
Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following
For you
me?
see, I was
Because
You liked
the
Todoroki Man
old
chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
two-eyed life man.
I was like the number 1 or 2 collector
As
of the
opposed to
stickers
the
in
new
my
Cyclops
elementary
killer.
school class. I
then
stuck
the
some of my
Biclops,
duplicates
I mean,
all around the
The
diner
old
too.
Biclops life
You and
man.
Mayumi have strong
Lifeguard.
memories of that chocolate.
And yeah,
right?
actually, that is interesting.
Yeah.
That even
But
despite
I
her
guess they're
dementia,
not
she
all
still
sweet
remembered
memories.
she
They're
still
like
remembered
chocolate, you know?
those right chocolates that he liked.
Bittersweet.
Yeah,
Makes my heart hurt a little.
Aww.
they're probably the most coveted memories she has.
that's not it.
Because you were also a dick back as a kid. Let's be
honey.
honest.
He was a stupid little
But you
baby.
like the Momonoki Man chocolate.
What's the difference? There's still milk chocolate and.
Told you.
It's not
Yeah,
the
dude.
same. It's got the stupid Superman on it. I'm not a DC fan. I'm a Marvel man.
Sorry, your mom can be such a dummy
I mean,
sometimes.
not for nothing. Like,
You're not
just as a
just
word of
dummy,
warning,
you're
or not a
super
word, like
dummy
more like a
idiot.
tip.
Yeah.
Next time, just write the thing down.
Well, you're right,
Yeah.
sweetie. I'm
And,
sorry.
Yeah,
again, I will still
Dummy.
say he really overacted
I'll
in
buy
this
you a real
memory.
Momonoki
I
Man.
mean,
Oh,
he's a
absolutely.
stupid little baby. What do you expect?
Stupid.
See? Even he calls himself
Not
stupid.
Momonoki Man. It's Odoroki Man.
This is what
We're
happens when
both
you're.
men. Who
Mom
cares?
immediately went to buy me another
This is
chocolate.
what happens when you're in a society
My
when
dad
all the
came
different
back from
names and
buying some
syllables rhyme
ingredients
so
at the same time,
like.
and they ran
I
into each
know.
other.
And
My
words
dad
can
really
have
let me
different
have it.
meanings. Or, they could sound exactly the same, but mean completely different things.
Oh, and then hell
How
yeah,
dare you speak to your mother like that?
damn straight.
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid.
You're
You're
stupid.
stupid to
See,
call me
even he agrees.
You're the stupid one. Grr.
And I should know because I'm
Your
the
mother
smartest
taught you
of the
that
house.
to make you happy.
See under this
You need to
hat?
think about
It
how
contains
she
my
feels.
brains.
I didn't raise you like that.
But
His chin collapsed under the weight of his brain
When
cells.
she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Let's surprise her with
Hey,
a gift.
Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up.
Yes.
Why don't we get a gift for your mom?
A good
gift?
papa.
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
Even under all the pressure of
You
like
know how
financial
Mom
duties
always
and
takes care of
making
us.
sure that
Yeah.
both the mom
should think
and
of a
the
way
kid
to
are
pay
taken
her
care
back.
of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no
I'm
matter
sure my
what,
dad was
family
trying to
comes
clear
first.
the air between all of us.
Well, then again, this is back in Otis' childhood when the diner was still operating. So
That's
on
also
Mother's
true.
Day,
So, oh yeah, no,
I
they
used my
probably
New
were
Year's
still
money I
thriving
saved up
pretty
to buy my
alright.
mom that flower
weird
mat.
that there's still no customers.
And my
in
dad
these
saved up a
flashbacks,
little
though.
money to buy the
But
floral.
then
one
again,
day.
it was probably a
And
close
when
day.
Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like, full-on crying.
I wish I were a baller.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you. You do deserve it, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm proud that you're my mom.
Aww.
Right, Dad?
Oh, yes.
Oh, come on
Mom
now.
is the best mom in the world.
Funnily enough, at this point in the story, like, pertaining to, like, the remaining routes that we still have to explore, Ota becomes a lot more likable.
Well, that's
Which
good.
is good.
I guess in that case, then I like that we started with this one. That way I get to grow to like him.
Right. Because you said it yourself, like, at first, like, Oda was like an absolute dweeb, asshole, neat sort of punk that we probably were going to grow to hate the further we went along. But it turns out, nope, you were lying. It's kind of the opposite.
Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you?
I mean, he's still kind of a doofus, but, you know.
But now I know. But now I know his heart's there, even if we still need to talk about the 70 alt accounts.
It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Sorry.
Inside her head?
How I looked inside your head. Inside your
She was
friggin'
thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate.
Legitimately one of the sweetest moments.
The chocolate you loved as a kid.
You know, just like that chocolate.
She thought she could get you back home with
She
it.
wanted to.
That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
She wants to look after you.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No.
Are you really,
you're
though?
right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
Really, who wouldn't?
As the old saying goes, like, no matter how, like, you may grow up,
I
but,
was always
you know,
so selfish.
you'll still be a little kid in your parents' heart,
made my mom
assuming,
go
you
through
know,
such
they love you
hard
that way in the
times.
first place.
Of course. And
So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me.
Attaboy.
I'll do anything.
There you
I'll
go.
deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything.
Move your
work as
house,
hard as
maybe.
I
Like,
can
move
to
to a
make
different
sure my
area.
mom
That way
can
you can have
rest
better
easy.
customers. I don't know.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not going to give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller.
Light
I'll
novels.
start by writing a
We'll
short
defeat the
story.
giant monkey
There
man
you
and save
go.
the ninth dimension.
Smaller.
Of course.
Or the street the mini monkey man. He saved the 7th dimension.
One more
Firefighter?
thing.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to tell you something important.
Your waifu is
something important.
A waifu.
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here.
Damn it. Anyway.
Iris is awake.
Really?
She's still missing an eye, though.
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Maybe she continue her VTubing days as a pirate.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing.
No, no, no.
See you, kid.
Wait. This is the part where as
Wait, you just made things awkward, Date. I must know.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
T.
I'll introduce you next time.
Ota.
She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward
Might
to
want to
it.
work on that a little.
Is
The
she
witch.
going to be your financier? Oh,
Well,
maybe
think of
I
it
should
this
clean
way.
up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh,
Oh.
yes,
Oh,
that's it.
A little too soon for that.
This is the part. Unfortunately, though, this is the part where I have to be like Timon, like, hold on. What about the murders?
What about the murder?
Like, what happens? Wait, are we just? Do we just leave that be now, or they're still unsolved?
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
You
I
bet
know.
your ass.
You're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
So that was just one episode in the life of Date.
Really?
The wacky misadventures of Kaname Date.
Is that actually where we just? Oh, hang on.
There's one more thing to see.
Just like that,
It really
there's
is
already
just-
credits.
Okay, so again, just plot-wise though, we just leave it, and it's just you know.
Well, I mean, they did outright say there's still plenty of loose ends, which is pretty much the game's way of saying
You're
try
not
some of the
done
other
yet,
routes.
you dope.
Now, can we skip the credits?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that, because I think it would only be fair to do that after we're all said and done.
After the true ending, we'll watch those credits then. Otherwise, we're not doing a Sonic Adventure 1 here.
However...
It's a dark and stormy night at police headquarters.
It's an
Because
all-nighter.
there's something that we need to figure out. Well, not something that we have to figure out, but there's something that we need to discuss.
None. Zero clue.
Oh, hey, I'm on the desk.
Not exactly. We have two clues.
Two? What's up?
2 points of information.
Okay.
But they may not connect directly to the
Well, first of
murder.
all, this guy had to have access to a polar bear
What are the
costume.
2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier
I
to
really
see
want
than
to hear
explain.
Mario talk again.
I sent a
I
video
know,
to
me
the
too.
boss's PC.
Flip that
check
monitor
there,
around
please.
then.
Huh? Boss went to her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor.
What
Can
did
we
it
see it
s-
too?
I would like to
Yes,
see
we
the
will see
camera.
it too.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Beaten's a little
Right,
generous.
with the walk.
Tessa, wait!
Back when Oda
I'll get the
walked
car.
our world.
They dropped the frying pan.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, what did Tessa say to Mayumi?
You witch!
There, stop it.
What?
I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and
Oh, it's
Mayumi?
reflective.
Yeah, what about it?
Look
Oh.
closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris
Zoom
and
in.
Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the
Okay,
image.
so this will allow us to see
The
what was
next video.
happening. What was happening?
Check this out.
You witch!
So she did brandish the knife.
Look very
You
carefully.
stay away from my boy!
Let it go.
Tessa!
Thank you.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
What
Okay, let's go.
did she do?
She took the knife.
Well, I mean, it looked like she was able to take it without a fight.
I know, but that's not the
What?
point. The point is, Ota is convinced he was stabbed with that knife.
So
Hey, what's
he
this?
wasn't.
Iris has the kitchen knife?
It means that
The
Iris
video
could
continues,
have...
but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
So
But
Iris
if
stabbed
Ota's
Ota,
testimony
maybe?
is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Or brought the weapon, at least.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot?
Man, this shit
Whatever.
gets
We can
deep.
think about it later.
No?
You said you had 2 clues.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, what's the other clue?
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An
Uh-huh.
Really?
object.
A clump of organic matter. Because
More
it was partially
specifically-
digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Oh, God, don't
But
tell
what was
me.
it?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Ugh.
What?
So he was fed her... Wait. What?
God damn it!
So how... Wait, so Ikki, how can this evidence line up in other timelines if we're never reaching this point again?
You'll see.
Or is it just like, overall, we're just gonna start piecing clues together?
We shall see.
So we're gonna learn how this whole thing works piecemeal. Okay. So, without going into it, I guess about this, Ikki. So, now the Ota ending's done, do we just get plopped into the flowchart? Okay, so now
Yes,
from
we do.
here... So, I guess we'll probably take a point to save here and stop since we've made it to this point. But, so, Ikki, tell us, what is your plan before we wrap up for today?
Well, next time we return to AI the Somnium files, we're going all the way back to day 2. We have an alternate route to
Sinking
take.
sinking in the pain.
It's time to investigate that balloon there, Troubles.
Mm-hmm.
But,
And also, for context, that's pretty much what the thing that we saw with the balloons is what pretty much Logan and I did actually see. So
Right.
we'll be somewhat familiar with it.
only for that Somnium. From there on, it'll be blind again. But I mean, again, shit. consider me interested. I want to see where this whole wackadoo plot heads next.
You know, can I just go on a limb real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Say when you know, we redo all that Somnium and whatnot, do they actually, no, it would make absolutely no sense. I was gonna say, like, would it be so much like whatever event that transpires after that other alternative route is done, is it still connected with the current canon we're in right now? And it treats it as like a new day or whatever?
Nah, my guess is that it is literally just time travel. But again, like, I'm curious to see how does this all line up. Like, taking control of the mouse here. If we follow this path all the way over here, how will that line up with the information we learned from this string of events?
You will find out.
Because they should be separate, but... Oh, or you know what? Okay, I have one other theory.
Let's just say that the red route is the bad route.
Well, makes sense.
No matter which way you go on the red path, it will always result in something bad happening.
Fair enough.
I mean, granted, we still have that happy ending regarding Oda.
Yeah,
Right.
but in the same vein, it's fairly esoteric in regards to actually figuring out who the killer is.
Right.
Good point.
All we know is that, you know, whoever it was tried killing Iris and Oda, and that Ota and his mother are now, you know, well...
Innocent.
Yeah.
We know for the most part they're innocent, and that Iris had the weapon there, or was the reason why the weapon was brought there. Why else? Why would she have brought that knife with them? So, again, we're going to hopefully learn more, and perhaps, again, maybe learn more about these other characters. But, alright, so yeah, this is definitely not over yet. Just think of this like as a more convoluted Sonic Adventure 1. Stay tuned. Any last words, Ikki?
Next time we meet up, we're checking out the blue route.
Ooh. Oh boy. Till next time, everybody.
Bye.
Got a case of the blues right here in my heart.
Hatsu!